Alright, so I have a couple of regulators here. These are Huma regulators from I think the Netherlands, if I remember right. These are for the Benjamin Marauders. So I have here a what is that? A 22. This camera doesn't focus. Once you hit the record button, it stays as a fixed focus, so I have to move it physically with my hand. And over here I have my my 25. So for a while, the US supplier here, they didn't have any 22, so I used a 25 on my 22, and I just got my 25, and I figured, oh, I better get a, I'm gonna put the 25 on the 25 and get myself a 22, but they still didn't have it. So I ordered this direct from Huma, out of the Netherlands. So you can see the size difference in the plenum right here, right? So how much power you get. It's not just a matter of how much pressure, but also volume of that pressure, because the smaller volume, as it pushes as it goes out the barrel and pushes the pellet out, the small volume, it's expanding. As it expands, it's losing pressure. Whereas a bigger volume, when it expands, it takes a little bit longer to lose the pressure. So that's the reason why there's a size difference. So it needs that for power. So let's look at how. Oops, let me flip this around. Magnetic end on there. See, I'm set at the 5-inch mark. So it's a little bit. Let's see, if I start it right at the 5-inch mark, it's a little bit under 2 inches. So where the end right here, where the machining is, it looks like it is a 1/32 under an inch. So basically, what would that be? That would be 1 and 31/32, because each of these increments here is 1/16 of an inch and half of 1/16. So it's basically, it was half of that. So half of 1/16 is 30 seconds. And this 22 one, so that was a 25. The 22 one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1 inch and 3/8 looks like. So from 3/8 to 31/32, that's the difference in length. So like I said, I ordered this 22 from direct from Huma, and this was from the US supplier. So the interesting thing that I found looking at this, if you look at the regulator numbers, the 25, the smallest number they have on there, I mean, the increments actually goes down lower than the numbers and higher than the numbers, but at least what's printed on here, the largest number is 165 bar, smallest one is 82 bar, whereas the 22, the highest bar is 170, and the lowest bar is 90. So it seems like this one's why, I'm not sure why that is. This one has a slightly higher pressure increment reading, but also this 22 one, everything's in increments of 10, right? 90, 100, 110, 120, etc. But this 25, it's not. It's all these oddball numbers. There's no real. I don't think there's no real increments. Maybe there is, but just looking at it, it's really random. Looks like 82, 96, 110, 24, 137. I don't know. Maybe those are, or there is a even increment there, but where it's at, I don't know. I didn't do the addition or the subtraction. So anyways, those are the two difference between the two. So actually I tested the pressure on here, the number against the gauge on here, and also the gauge on my pump. I have a Hill Mark III pump, and the difference between the Hill Mark III pump and my Benjamin gauge here is 100 psi. So this gauge actually reads 100 psi lower. So basically, when my Hill pump is at 300 psi, this right here, excuse me, not 300 psi, 3000 psi. This here shows 2900 psi. Then as I pumped it up and I set my I tested out this regulator here, I set it at 137 bars, which is basically about 2000 psi. And on this gauge here, it showed about about 50 psi or so higher than 2000. So this regulator, the numbers is a little off from from the other two. The one that I probably trust the most is the Hill pump. The numbers there, but this one's showing it's a little bit higher. I haven't checked the 22 one yet. I'm gonna do that now. This one is set at the Huma. Huma, when I ordered this, you get the option of having set at whatever psi. So I set it at I told them to set it at 100 at 1800 psi. So hopefully, when I put it up there, it is at 1800 psi. Looking at the numbers here, they left it at let me see. Looking at the numbers in the marking where the regulator marking is, it looks like they left it just below 130 bars, somewhere between 130 and 125 bars. So that sounds about right for because 130 bars is 2000, and I asked them to set it at 1800. So that's probably pretty close. I'm gonna just double check anyways to put this in. But anyways, just to show you guys what the difference between the two, especially the plenum size plenum is. Alright, thanks for watching.